Hey, how's it going everybody? It's Tanner here, and welcome back to another Ninjago Season 11 theory and discussion video here on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the potential that Season 11 actually has within the Ninjago timeline, and how it could potentially be bringing everything together. So what I want to start out here with is saying that a lot of the things that I'm going to be bringing up in this video are simply just speculation on my part, and are not confirmed in any way. A lot of these things might lead to something that I think could potentially happen, but that doesn't mean that it will happen. Again, as I've said earlier, this season does in fact hold a lot of potential to be something great for Ninjago, and we're going to get into discussing that right now. So the first thing I want to talk about here is the Scroll of Forbidden Spinjitzu, the presumed artifact of choice throughout the next season of Ninjago. Every Ninjago season has some sort of relic that the ninja are trying to go ahead and obtain, or at least, some sort of relic plays into the story. And in Season 11, we do know that the actual relic, or at least one of the relics, will potentially be the Scroll of Forbidden Spinjitzu. If you guys don't know what that is, basically I'm going to be reading you this excerpt here from some Ninjago book. I really don't know what it is, but you'll see it on your screen right now. We're just going to be reading a certain part from that. One day we were browsing Father's library, hoping to find a cookbook to replace Father's usual plain noodles. When Garmadon pulled out a book called The Art of the Broth, a scroll of black paper fell from its pages. He picked it up and said it felt hot. He wanted to read it. I sensed we should not. Garmadon started to unroll the scroll when Father raced in and snatched it. He told us never to touch the Scroll of Forbidden Spinjitzu. Then he ordered us to leave. The next day, Garmadon returned to the library. He said the scroll was calling him. I should have told Father, but instead I followed my brother. The scroll wasn't there, much to Garmadon's frustration and my relief. So basically a lot is shown off here with the Scroll of Forbidden Spinjitzu, the presumed artifact of choice that everybody's going to be trying to obtain in Season 11. We do know that the Ice Samurai are going to be after this thing, and that's probably why they will go ahead and invade the monastery. They're still looking for this scroll, which has some sort of significance. I don't really know what exactly it has, but we do have a few clues here as to what this could potentially be. For one, we have a lot here involving Garmadon, which again makes me think that Garmadon will be a big part of Season 11's story, so I can't wait to see what that actually ends up being. He's not in any of the actual Lego sets, but I'm sure he'll pop up in the actual story itself. Also, he said that it felt hot. The scroll actually was calling him, which makes me think that this scroll probably, seeks out the darkest force in the land, potentially, and has them, do whatever it is, which makes me think that somebody else is behind this scroll. Who exactly this is, I have no idea, but it has to be like some sort of major villain that's coming up in Ninjago. It has to be. I mean, where else would this scroll come from? I mean, it's not like, I doubt the first Spinjitzu Master would make anything to this level, of evil, because the first Spinjitzu Master isn't evil, so it probably was created by somebody, and who that somebody is, we really don't know. But whoever that somebody is was calling to Garmadon, potentially to carry out his legacy. Who really knows? But Garmadon definitely appears to be one of the major focuses, regarding this scroll throughout all of Ninjago, which again makes me think that the Scroll of Forbidden Spinjitzu was a relic that was here a long time ago, and possibly since the creation of Ninjago itself, and again probably belonged to an evil counterpart to the first Spinjitzu Master. Who exactly that could be, I have no idea. Probably not an Oni, because we're pretty much done with the Oni forces as it is. So who knows? Maybe it could be somebody coming back, maybe an older villain, maybe the Overlord, maybe somebody different. We really don't know. But whoever it could be probably has some sort of interest in Garmadon, and in Season 11 we might actually see that very same villain come back as a spirit of some sorts and try to go ahead and convince Garmadon to use the scroll. Could be the Ice Emperor, who really knows. The Ice Emperor will also be seeking it, but I don't think the Ice Emperor actually created it. Rather, it could be whoever created the Ice Emperor, or whoever his master could be. Another thing here, yeah, the first Spinjitzu Master definitely has something to do with the next season of Ninjago. I guarantee it. I mean, we saw him pop up in Season 10 for a reason. There's a reason why he was there, and there's a reason why he will go ahead and probably follow Lloyd and actually get him to go ahead and, fight against this scroll in Season 11. That's always been a theory that I've had, and I guarantee that it's something like that is going to actually be happening. I mean, it has to. I mean, I really don't see anything else that could potentially happen regarding this, and I think that we actually have found something here, guys. I mean, the Scroll of Forbidden Spinjitzu could potentially be one of the most important artifacts throughout all of Ninjago's history, and this right here, this single page from the book, detailing how it called to Garmadon, it called to him, and the next day it wasn't there. So what exactly is going on here? I guess all that remains to be seen, but it does seem kind of interesting, and I do honestly believe that with this Scroll of Forbidden Spinjitzu, it'll play a huge role in Season 11, tie into the first Spinjitzu Master most definitely, probably involve Garmadon to some degree, and could potentially have been written by the overall evil spirit of this next few Ninjago stories here. I mean, it has to be. And I'm sure we'll actually get some sort of clarification on this when the actual season comes out. I mean, if this is going to be the main artifact that everybody is searching for, I doubt that Ninjago would simply go ahead and just dismiss it like nothing. There's a reason why this scroll exists, and there's a reason why it's called the Garmadon, and there is a reason why this comes off to me as one of the most evil things throughout Ninjago. Something definitely is not right here, so feel free to leave a comment talking about what you thought about all of this. What exactly do you think the Scroll of Forbidden Spinjitzu can do? Who exactly was it created by? Why is it calling to Garmadon? And what narrative do you think this is actually going to provide to the Season 11 story? You've already heard my thoughts on all that, so now it's time to leave your own down below in the comment section. With all that being said, you guys, that'll just about do it for this video. Once again, thank you so much for watching this one. If you enjoyed the video, as always, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up rating, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button if you've not done so already. Once again, guys, the comment section is there for the various discussions that you would like to have regarding this topic, or if you just had a comment of a general nature, that's fine as well. In the description, you will find the links towards my other forms of social media, whether it be my Twitter, my Instagram, my Patreon, or my merch. Be sure to support me on all those platforms if you would like to. With all that being said, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video once again. My name is TannerFishies, and with that, I bid you farewell.